You bought NBA 2K25, but you have absolutely zero cap breakers. And to make matters worse, every build video you watch requires you to have 12 to 20 cap breakers when all you want to do is have a life and enjoy your summer. Well, don't worry, because today I have the absolute best all-around center build in NBA 2K25 that requires literally zero cap breakers. Not only that, I'm also going to give you an in-depth guide on how to upgrade the build if you don't have enough VC, and what jump shot and animations to put on so you can hop on NBA 2K25 and carry your friends your very first game. And no, this is not a boring inside center build. It is an all-around center build, which means it can do literally everything on the court. That means it can snag every rebound, throw full court passes, and still spark threes from deep with the best of them. I'm not trying to waste y'all's time, so we're gonna get right into the build. But first, shout out to Metcalf NFL for winning last video's $100 VC giveaway. If you want $100 worth of VC to make this build, all you have to do is drop a like on the video, drop a sub with notifications on, and comment subbed for 2K26 in all caps, because this right here is my last video on 2K25. I'm trying to go outside and enjoy my summer just like y'all, so I need y'all to be subscribed with notifications on for when we come back in a month dropping all the 2K26 news you need to know. So make sure y'all do that, and let's get into the build. Alright y'all, now for the no cap breakers center build, and when I say no cap breakers, I mean zero. You can literally hop on 2K25 and hoop with this build. The position is going to be a center, the height is going to be 7 feet tall, the weight is going to be 253 pounds, and the wingspan is going to be 7'7". A center's got to be able to rebound, so no, we are not going to go T-Rex arms. Trust me, you'll be able to shoot just fine with the jump shot I give you. Now for the attributes, we're going to start with the most important attributes, which is our rebounding, and we're going to make both our offensive rebound and our defensive rebound a 94, which once we finish our build will give us all of our rebounding badges on Hall of Fame. And if you decide to use a max +1, you can either get box out beast or rebound chaser on legend. The next most important attribute in my opinion is our strength, which is going to be maxed out at a 95 strength, giving us Hall of Fame brick wall and of course Hall of Fame box out beast. And since we're already down here, we're just going to finish out our physicals. We're going to make our vertical in 80, which if y'all don't know is the threshold sweet spot for vertical where you get insane jump animations. If you made a center build without an 80 vertical, I'm not gonna lie to you, just throw it in the trash and restart, bro. Trust. Whenever you're in the paint and you're wondering why the opposite center got the rebound over you, it is because your vertical is not high enough. And then finally, to finish out the physicals, we're just gonna max out our speed and max out our agility. We're 7 feet tall. We do not want to be too slow. We want to be able to play every single game mode in the game. Now, one thing I love about this build is that we can literally do it all, which means our pass accuracy has to be an 87 overall rating for gold break starter. If you play with a squad, let your teammates know the second you have the rebound, run the break, because you're gonna get some easy fast break points. And if you play with randoms, all you gotta do is get the rebound and make a read. There is no pass on the court that you cannot make with an 87 pass act. Now, so far we're looking like an inside center build, but like I said, this build can do it all. We are able to shoot. We're gonna max out our 3-point at a 76, and we're also gonna max out our mid-range to an 82. The reason for this is so we can get silver set shot specialist, which if you want, you can use your max +1 to get to gold, which is what I personally recommend. I would keep your rebounding and brick wall badges on Hall of Fame and make your set shot specialist on gold, just so you can shoot more consistently. And the reason we're going an 82 mid-range instead of a 78 to specifically get silver set shot is simply for more access to jump shot animations. If y'all don't know, every custom jump shot in this game has a jump shot requirement, meaning your rating has to be a certain number to unlock those jump shots. And an 82 mid-range not only gives you the ability to put on the jump shot I'm going to give you today, but it also gives you some freedom to mess around with some of your favorite bases. Now, I know I skipped over defense, but don't worry, you are not a defensive liability on this build. Your block rating is going to be an 84 for silver paint patroller. Your interior defense is going to be an 82 for silver post lockdown. And one thing I personally cannot live without on any center build is a 60 steal for bronze interceptor. I will say this is optional, but if you do not go at least a 60 steal, never press X or square on defense ever. The chances of you getting a passing lane steal are slim to none without bronze interceptor. I don't know why. It doesn't matter how big you are, doesn't matter what your wingspan is. If you don't have bronze interceptor, one, your player's never going to catch the ball, and two, whenever you try to tip it, most of the time the ball is just going to go right through your player's hands. So yeah, me being a high IQ 2K player, being able to read lanes and predict what people are going to do, I absolutely hate not being able to get steals. So yes, a 60 steal is a necessity for me, but if you don't find yourself playing lanes too often, then you can lower this and raise something else else that you want in this build, but I personally recommend always having at least a 60 steal. And then finally, to finish off the build, we're gonna go in 84 standing dunk for silver rise up and gold aerial wizard. This will allow you to catch lobs on the slip or on fast breaks, or if you're just standing on the block with a mismatch, you can tell your teammate to throw you a lob and you'll always finish it. Again, you have an option here because the only real requirement is an 81 standing dunk, so if you want to put extra attributes somewhere else, like your pass accuracy for maybe 89 pass accuracy for gold versatile visionary, or maybe you're a rec or pro-am player strictly and you really value free throw, you could add some points there. But for me, 84 standing dunk was worth it, so we're gonna go with that, and then we're gonna finish off our build by just upgrading our free throw as much as we can, giving us our completely grind free 0 cap breaker build that still has potential to be upgraded once you start unlocking your cap breakers. Let's say you play NBA 2K25 for the first time and you absolutely fall in love, you start grinding the game. As you start to get cap breakers, which if you're a brand new 2K account, you'll get at least 6 or 7 cap breakers once you hit level 40 for the first time. And if you get 7 cap breakers, you can get a 99 defensive rebound and an 89 pass act now, completely changing the build for the better. But if you're just playing for fun, regardless, 0 cap breakers, this build is an absolute menace. You get Hall of Fame box out beast, you got gold playmaking badges for your teammates, you get silver set shot specialist, which I do recommend max +1 to get gold so you can knock down your jump shots consistently, making you an offensive threat. And of course, you get Hall of Fame brick walls so your screens absolutely hit. And when you make this build, you get the build name Playmaking Defensive Anchor, which I personally like because a lot of inside centers are called this build name as well, so people aren't going to be expecting your pop at first, which will lead to you getting easy mid-ranges and easy 3. Now, if you're going to rock with this build, make sure to just skip to the best jump shot and best animations portion of this video. Real quick, y'all, you have 3 more days to sign up for today's video sponsor, Underdog, using code GRINDING. If you do, Underdog will give you up to $1,000 in bonus funds, which you can turn into even more because of how simple it is to use. All you have to do is download the app and pick higher or lower on your favorite players. And the more you get right, the more you win. It's that simple. So y'all, make sure to click the link in the description, download Underdog today, and sign up using code GRINDING. You have 3 days left to do it. Do not miss out on your chance. Thank you to Underdog for sponsoring this video, and let's get into it. Now, how do we upgrade this build? So as y'all can see, I have 299,000 VC. It's a lot of VC, but it's not enough to fully upgrade this build. So I thought I'd go through with y'all and tell y'all exactly what order I would upgrade these attributes, just in case you have 150,000 VC or 100k VC. You can still make this build and start hooping and start gradually earning more VC as you play and have fun. So obviously I have 14 cap breakers because I'm a vet 2. We're just gonna ignore those. We're not gonna put any of those on. In the exact order I would upgrade this build is, first off, you gotta max out your rebounding. 100% being a center, the most important thing you have to do is grab rebounds, so you're maxing out your rebounding first, no question. After that, you're maxing out all of your physicals. Yes, your speed, your agility, your strength, and your vertical all need to be maxed out next before you can shoot, before you can pass, before all of that, because if you can't run up and down the court, you're up here useless. And believe it or not, at this point, you are actually ready to play NBA 2K25. Like, if you have no more VC and all you have is rebounding and your physicals, you can actually play this game and start earning VC efficiently just by playing like an inside center. But regardless, we're gonna assume you have more VC and we're gonna keep going. The next thing you're actually gonna want to upgrade is your pass accuracy as high as you can get it. If you can max it out to 87, good. You'll never have to worry about it again. And assists are one of the best ways to earning VC in the entire game. You get VC per assist in every game mode. So that's why you want to invest on it first before you do your defense. You're not going to get many blocks in game as much as you're going to get assist as a center. It's just basic basketball, bro. You get a rebound, you're most likely going to get an assist. Now after that, you have a choice to make. Right now, all you are is a basic inside center. Your job is to get the rebound and give it to your teammates with these attributes upgraded. So if you're getting tired of that playstyle, you can then upgrade your shooting, or if you're getting tired of getting scored on in the paint, because right now people are going to score in your paint real easy. Me personally, I'm upgrading my defense first. Again, I do not mind playing like an inside center my first couple games while I get more VC. In the exact order I would upgrade my defense is, first, max out your interior defense just so you can get contests in the paint and people stop scoring on you so easily. And then for now, you're actually going to leave steal alone. Yes, steal is important if you want to try and get passing lane steals, but it's not necessary. You just won't press extra square on defense ever until you have this at least a 60. But in the meantime, we're almost a 90 overall, which for a lot of y'all is going to be the cap. Some of y'all, the cap is going to be 85. If you don't know why your overall is capped at 85, it's because you have to unlock something called a rebirth build on this game to get to 90 overall max. And the way to get a rebirth is actually by getting your first build to a 90 overall. So to get your overall up, literally all you have to do is play the game. If you want to get your overall up the fastest way possible, either click on this how to get 99 overall fast video or type in YouTube search how to get 99 overall fast simply grinding. You can watch that video for the exact method on how to get 99 overall in one day. But basically the gist of it is you can either play my career or you can use the street ball courts, which is what I would recommend, and you play against the shortest people possible. I forget what the dude's name is. It's been like 9 months since I've done it. But basically you're just gonna replay the street ball courts over and over again, and you're gonna get a ton of points towards your overall, and then you come back here and upgrade your build. But back on topic, you're getting bored of playing like an inside center. The first thing you're gonna do is max out your mid range. That way you can unlock more jump shots, and you'll just be able to pop to a midi at first while you get used to timing your jumper. And then after that, of course, you're gonna upgrade your 3-pointer. Now from this point, you are actually a very good popper threat. You basically have everything you need. All we're gonna do is upgrade 2 more things whenever you get these overalls in this VC, and that is gonna be your steal to a 60. Once again, I cannot play as a center without my steal being a 60. It annoys me when people throw bad passes and I can't do anything about it. And then the last thing you're gonna upgrade is your standing dunk to either an 81 or an 84, depending on how much VC and overall you have. But literally, once you get to this point, you actually do not have to upgrade the build ever again. Like, if you don't want to upgrade your build past 92 overall, you don't want to waste the VC, you do not have to. You genuinely have everything you need with these attributes right here. But of course, if you want to have driving dunk, if you want to have free throw for whenever you're playing rec or pro-am, then you'll upgrade it. But from this point on, you are good, bro. You basically have the build. Alright, y'all, now for the jump shot. The jump shot you're going to want to use when you're learning this game and when you're learning how to use this build is base Jonathan Isaac, release 1 Kevin Durant, release 2 Nikola Jovic, not Jokic, Jovic, 100% release speed, and the blending is 40% Kevin Durant, 60% Nikola Jovic. In your visual cue, you want to put it directly on push or 1 tick over push. And what that does is it makes your green visual cue right before you release your jump shot. So at the peak of your jump shot, right before you flick your wrist, that is where your green window is gonna be. And just to show y'all this jump shot in action, I absolutely suck shooting with centers this year, so don't take me as like the skill ranking. I don't know why, I just could not figure it out this year. But even so, I absolutely love this jump shot because it's super quick and you can see the visual cue really easy. I'm probably gonna miss my first shot. Oh, I actually made it. Okay, hold on. But basically, you just want to stare at your player's wrist, and right before he flicks his wrist, that's where your green window is gonna be. Again, I suck with shooting with centers, so me making a couple in a row is kind of a blessing. But I swear it's not the jump shot's fault. It's just me having a skill issue. I only play on guards this year. But 3 in a row, not bad. And I'm pretty sure with rhythm shooting, it's the exact same thing. You just look at your wrist and you should be able to green pretty consistent. Okay, there we go. 2. Can we get 3? Oh, all right, slightly fast. Come on. Skill issue, bro. Actual skill issue on my part. There we go, bro. We'll take 3 for 5 from me. You can see the jump shot. It's really smooth. It's all just one fluid motion. It's super quick, which I like my center jump shots to be. If y'all have any other recommendations for 82 rating or lower center jump shots, please drop it in the comments below. Timestamp this moment and drop it in the comments below so you can share the sauce with everyone else. And then finally, for your dunk packages, it's super simple. Just put on all the standing dunks that you unlock. So athletic right there, and then contact dunk standing bigs, and that's literally all you need. Just put in all the standing dunks and that's all you're gonna do, bro. Either you can slip and get a standing dunk, or you can pop and spark that 3 with Jonathan Isaac. But anyways, y'all, that's pretty much it. Thank y'all so much for watching. This is actually gonna be my last video until 2K26 news starts dropping. I'm gonna enjoy my summer, enjoy my time off, so make sure you have notifications on. We're doing a ton of VC and 2K giveaways. Like, I'm giving away the actual game in August, so make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss that. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and as always, keep grinding.